It is a big weekend in Philadelphia as Army and Navy renew their annual football rivalry tomorrow. Today, there were a full day of Patriot games before they meet on the gridiron. They included this competition at the National Constitution Center. Members of Army and Navy had to run a race carrying various weights and maneuver through a maze blindfolded. Well, plenty of sights to see this weekend with the game in town, and one spectacular sight will be when pilots with the Army and Navy fly over the link before tomorrow's big game.
The Army's lead pilot is a Philadelphia native. Howard Monroe is at the link with how they prepare for tomorrow's mission. Hi, Howard.
Hello, how are you? Tomorrow's, most of the military's missions, they are done in private, out of the public's view. However, tomorrow's mission, it will be on television and in front of a packed house, which means everything must be perfect.
Precise is exactly the right word. Everything has to be coordinated.
Precision on display as 6 AH-64 Apache helicopters fly and hover just 40 feet away from each other while only 1,000 feet over the link.
Every one of those pilots has to fully understand exactly what is going to happen.
Major Anthony Fusarello will be in the gun 1 position for the maneuver. In other words, he's the first pilot in the first helicopter during the maneuver. On Friday, he led his pilots on their final practice flight before the Army West Point Black Knights take on the Navy midshipmen.
We want to make sure that there's no surprises. We want to look as good as possible for not only the city of Philadelphia, but making sure that we represent the Army and the Army team appropriately.
And these helicopters and pilots, they aren't just here for the show. Each and every one of them has also been in combat. The pilots are from the 82nd Combat Aviation Brigade based out of Fort Bragg. Their nickname is the All-Americans. When the country is entering combat, they're the first ones there to support ground troops. Their Apache helicopters are nicknamed the Guardians. They're attack helicopters that can fly for over 3 hours. For Fusarello, this isn't just work, it's also personal. He grew up in Philadelphia before joining the Army. He also graduated from West Point. He says this is the first time his family and much of the public will be able to see what he does for work.
For me, this is an absolute bucket list item. So being able to integrate not only where I went to college, where I grew up, and what I do as a professional is a phenomenal event.
Now, it is supposed to rain tomorrow. However, Fusarello says that shouldn't affect the flyover. Live at the link, Howard Monroe, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Howard, thank you.